Welcome.
I want all the smoke, New York. I don't care about the cold open. This is the cold open. I want the smoke. I want all 5 boroughs. I want them on my doorstep. Madison Square Garden, more like Madison Square Garden, as in a bunch of squares. Losers. You got limited sales on the tickets. Yeah, we don't want you down here. We don't want you down here. South doesn't want the North down here. We told you back in the Civil War.
Whoa.
I want all the boroughs. I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. All of it. All of it. All of it.
For those that
come back. 4 games. 4 games. 4 games. Let's go, boys.
Yeah. I'm sad. So for those who don't know, we're talking about the Hurricanes, the hockey team in North Carolina, and they're not doing so good.
I don't want to hear it, Alex Evans. Fuck New York.
Yeah. It seems like every year they get to it's just one team where they just forget how to play. And I guess this year it's going to be the fucking New York Rangers. We did it 7 games. What was it, 2 years ago? We could do it. I mean, we could do it.
We can. Oh God. Oh God. That's terrible. So by this time, I guess it'll be this will either be the time we rallied, or the funniest speech ever, because it's look at this idiot. He's
Hurricanes are going golfing, and
I don't care. I don't care. I want all the smoke, New York. All of it.
I hate it. Especially with Vincent Trocheck on the team.
Yeah.
And you know what makes it worse? It makes it worse to be a Tony DeAngelo. It's everybody hates him, and it's we're giving them extra fuel for somebody that can barely play the game anymore, in my opinion.
I've always wanted Tony DeAngelo to hit my anytime goal prop, but he never does, and I never get basically unlimited cookout trays for the rest of the time.
So
that's a plus 2,500 to 1.
Yeah, Tony DeAngelo, for those who don't know, not the wrestler. He is. Let's just say he's your uncle's favorite hockey player. He's the Fox News of hockey. He is Tucker Carlson on skates. We're both a little bit sad, but it could be worse. We could have lost in the first round, I guess. But
it was so sad that we had to make an emergency podcast, a call to arms. Sebastian Aho, where are you?
Where are you?
Put you on a fucking milk carton. Svechnikov, where have you been? Where do you go? I want to know my love thing. I don't understand it, man. Where are they going? Guys, get it together. And until then, if they don't want it, New York, bring it right here.
Yeah,
this is where the smoke goes.
Yeah.
Know this face, New York. Know it.
You have an address for them?
No, absolutely not. This is ridiculous. We've gone entirely too far right now.
They've got that new kid too, Matt Rimfey, that just beats everybody's ass. And it's just
this anger, by the way, is brought to you by Luxe Bidets.
Yeah, well, if you feel this anger, just go to the bathroom, turn on your bidet, and Luxe Bidet, 15% off on luxebidet.com. One of the brands that doesn't have one of those shitty websites that you have to remember or stuff. It's just luxebidet.com, luxebidet.com. And hopefully by the next time that you guys hear us, we'll be able to report live on how our asses react to the Luxe Bidet, because the fine people at Luxe, they're these guys need to experience the pressure.
They need it. Yeah. They need it. And the thing, you got to have it. You got to be able to. You can't just be talking about products you never use. That's misinformation. We would never.
Let me call out some people that never responded to us. Hey, Clean Keister, fuck you. Hey, Tushy, fuck you. I don't want to use your shit. We landed the jackpot with Luxe, and we're so happy to be a part of the family. Seriously. Look at their reviews on
Luxe.
Yeah.
So anybody that would take chances on a podcast that's we had a podcast about us figuring out what our podcast was going to be about. That's pretty meta. They were man, these guys are ahead of the curve. I guess. I don't know. But They took the chances, and so I've sold my soul to them happily. Oh my goodness, my soul's never been cleaner. My soul's butt is amazing, squeaky clean.
Our souls and our holes, you know.
souls and holes, absolutely clean. Yeah. Luxe Bidets, cleaning souls and holes.
Cleaning souls and holes. Oh, that's amazing! I'm so excited that I do
want to say this on the podcast. Luxe Bidet, if you use, let's wash our ass together and let's do it with Luxe Bidets. Just pay me. That's all. You can have it. Just pay me.
Just everybody in your family gets a bidet.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, just buy me off.
Yeah.
Like, just Stormy Daniels me, dude. Stormy Daniels me. Buy me off.
We promise we won't take you to court later.
No, I won't. I'm a total bimbo. I'm a total bimbo. Just buy me off.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Not that she is. Well, a lovely woman.
Yeah. Doing the country a great service.
If you find a New York fan, get in their face.
Yeah.
Go to jail. Go to jail. Take it there. And tell them to come find me.
Yeah.
And tell them to buy a Luxe Bidet. Bidet Boys, 15% off.
But don't tell them where to find him. Just tell them to find.
No. There's no need to do that.
The Rangers fans are a lot closer than you think because, like, in the triangle, it's like, I don't know if you heard when they scored last night. It was pretty loud. They might not be. They might not be as far away.
I didn't hear. They have a lot of plastics. I know that. I'm sure all the plastic fans were out there with their little cool hardwood Mitchell and Ness jerseys, Mark Messier jerseys. We see you. See you, loser. Yeah. The Mecca. Yeah, okay. Madison Square Garden. Taylor Swift is the most famous thing to happen to you in the past 40 years.
Did you see that? So Taylor Swift, she holds the record for the Staples Center. That was the crypto arena. For the most sold out performances. So they put a banner up there. And as soon as they put a banner up there, the Kings just started sucking. So the fan base as a whole outcried, please take that banner down. And they blamed it on Taylor Swift. So what do? Now every time the Kings play, they cover up the banner. Because it's not the player's fault. It's not the coach's fault.
It's Taylor Swift's fault.
It's a white lady from Allentown, Pennsylvania's fault.
who keeps breaking up with people and telling us about it in a song.
Yeah. And what a kindness that is, because it's good stuff.
You know, some people sell out seats and get in banners, and some people spend, I think it was $560,000 in one night in a strip club in Tootsie's in Houston, and then get their jerseys retired in the rafters. That's James Harden's story. That's a goat. Absolute goat.
Is he the modern day Dennis Rodman?
No, he's better. Like Dennis did. I mean, Dennis was better. Rather, Dennis did like pro wrestling and all types of other crazy stuff. Like, no, man, no. James just has a beard and spends a lot of money at strip clubs, and from time to time he comes into training camp like 300 pounds overweight. Like that's really it, though. I mean, he's a chill dude, honestly.
Is that not the life though?
Yeah, I mean, he's great.
Yeah,
he's got to be great. He's got to be a fun.
You want to settle down and find somebody that you want to be with forever, but until then, just go on your mission to see every kitty in America. That's what he's doing.
At a certain point, it's like, what are you even spending it on? Like, there's only so many songs.
Yeah,
how much are you throwing? How much are you throwing to keep, like, that's a hellacious clip. Like, think about $560,000. I mean, what is that an hour?
He's like, all right, we're doing all of Neo's songs tonight.
God, like, you just walking up there and just
so sick. Can you imagine? Man. Gotta change my.
I would try to do that. That's okay. Get him to sing some of that good old R&B.
Yeah, I've always had high blood pressure as a kid. Like, or as a human, I've had blood pressure, and like when I go to the doctor, it gets like white coat effect. It makes it even higher. So like in high school, I would like try to calm myself down. So I'd just be sitting there just humming so sick. I'd be like, do 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 do, and they're just like, I'm just like, and I'm so like just trying to calm myself down. But yeah, this has been a special sports edition of Bidet Boys. What did you think about the NFL draft? I don't know. Like
it was pretty predictable.
yeah.
Yeah. In terms of like a gambling perspective.
Yeah.
Like I tried to pick. There were no upsets in the first round really.
Yeah.
I nothing I picked. I'm not really good at keeping up with college anymore, man. Everybody moves around. Like by the time I figure out what some team is, everybody's transferred.
Do you know what like is like the new exciting thing for me? Like women's college basketball. It's like, so did you okay, this is a crazy story. I don't know if it's crazy. There's twins. There's two twins. They played for Miami and they were really good and they just decided to retire to become influencers. Right?
2024, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Oh, wait, the story's not over. So they do the influencer thing, and then they're like, "We miss basketball." So they come back. One of them comes back, the other one doesn't. The other one goes to TCU, and then her sister comes back to Miami. And I'm realizing that like this story is not fun when I tell it. But eventually they both go back to Miami, and this upcoming year they're both going to be playing in Miami. But like the beefs in women's basketball I feel like are better. Like the coaches are always wearing wild shit. Like
yeah,
I feel
no,
like
they're like everybody in. I don't mean this in a bad way either. Like, cause he's my favorite player ever. Like, period.
yeah,
Everybody, literally everybody in the WNBA is Tim Duncan.
yeah,
Like, they got so many great fundamentals, and they just like they'll pull up on you and then just like shoot it right in your face, and it looks like the way it's supposed to look.
yeah,
It looks great, like the
yeah.
way basketball's supposed to be played. And then, I mean, I think it's a cheat code to just run up from the free throw line and just dunk on somebody, bro. Like it's great.
Yeah,
I love watching
it's
it, but it's a
fine.
total cheat code.
Yeah,
It's a total cheat code. You need to shoot that.
yeah. I've been guilty of like making jokes about the WNBA like in high school. I think everybody probably has, but like
I have a terrible story when you're done about this that Katie will this will be clipped and played in the future on all our man. It's a good one. Go ahead.
yeah, no, I'm just saying like we're in a great period of women's sports where I think in a lot of areas, like even the women's professional hockey league, like they're doing some cool shit. Like yeah, so go ahead and tell your story.
When I was younger, I went to AAU basketball camp, and it was Michael Jordan's basketball camp. It came to Greensboro, and there were like people that came there throughout the week that you could meet and like get autographs from. Like it was like Antoine Jameson, Brandon Haywood, Kwame Brown, like people that play for the Washington Wizards and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like at this time, Michael was either playing for the Wizards or he owned the Wizards, one of the two.
Yeah.
And they had one. I cannot remember who. My dad remembers because he tells the story all the time. He tells it, and it's like it's really embarrassing, bro. Like he tells it meant to embarrass me. Like, so they're all in a line, right? Like there's Antoine, there's Brandon, there's Kwame, there's everybody, and then there's this woman over here. And so I walk through the line and I like give my shirt. Like we all got these AAU shirts. I literally still have one. Yeah. I think this might actually be the one that's got his signatures on it, but like I still have it. And so I go and hand everybody my shirt. When I get to the last person, it's the lady. So I just walk up to her and she says, "You want me to shine your shirt?" And I was like, "Why?" And she told me, like, bro, I'm telling you, this is like in the 1990s. Like, yeah. Right? This is when the league probably just started. There were maybe 9 or 12 teams or something like that. And so I was like, "Why?" And she said, I'm a professional basketball player. I was like, huh, where can I watch you play? And she said like all these things about how like, you know, you can't watch it because then this and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you're not telling the truth. I literally did not believe this woman and told her as a 9-year-old to her fucking face that she wasn't who she said she was. What a dickhead I was. And my dad was embarrassed.
Yeah, I would be too.
He was fucking embarrassed. He said like, I couldn't get you out of that place fast enough. Like, I didn't know, bro. I had no idea that they had, like, to me, the WNBA was like, what? And then I watched it. It was like, oh shit, Diana Taurasi doing them. Oh shit, Lisa Leslie dunking over here. Rebecca Lobo killing it. And all these people went on to play for like the Olympic team, so like they're household names or whatever. But like there's people now, like Caitlin Clark is fucking great.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Like really sick. And I feel like Angel Reese is gonna be like Draymond Green. Like everybody's gonna hate her.
I think I have a story that'll make you feel better.
No, I feel like shit about that. It was terrible.
No,
my wife hates me for that.
So my dad, like when we were growing up, like we would have Bubba days, like just like a man days. We'd like go to the hardware store, and my dad always called like the home improvement stores like Bubba stores. Like these are for Bubba's and these are for men. And so I was probably like 5 or 6, and we went to one, and I saw a woman there, and I said, "Dad, there's a woman in the Bubba store." like I thought that she wasn't allowed to be there. And I don't think that like my dad, like I don't think he was teaching me that stuff. I just think I'm a very literal kid. Like my dad told me to hit the toilet one time, and he came in there, and I was hitting it with my hand. Like I'm very literal, like as a kid.
Yeah.
So
woman in the Bubba store.
Yeah.
Whose dame is this?
We'll end it with this. Candace Parker just retired, and that made me feel really old. She played 16 seasons.
Dude, Candace Parker is the GOAT. She was the first one that I ever noticed. Like, I mean, it sounds stupid, right? But like, I never thought about that a woman in the WNBA, like they'll get injured, right? And they'll be out. And I'm like, oh, she probably like tore her ACL. No, she was just pregnant.
Oh yeah.
And that was awesome because I was like, I never even thought about that. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, she wasn't down with, there was nothing wrong with her. She was pregnant. Yeah. And she came back and she was killing it. And I was like,
one of like the first.
Could you imagine being pregnant and then coming back and playing professional basketball?
Yeah.
Like, bro,
fuck your flu game, Michael Jordan.
Right. Right. I would love to put that up like on a poll for the world. Like what's a more Michael Jordan having the flu during one game, or Candace Parker returning to play out the rest of her career after having a child thrown out of her vagina.
Yeah, and it's not just her; it's like probably a lot of them. Like it's fucking.
No, it's a bunch. That's what I'm saying. But she was like the first one. Was like, oh shit, that's where everybody's going. Because I think like Diana Taurasi, her wife got pregnant. Someone got pregnant and she was out for a while for maternity leave. And I realized that like the WNBA was progressive in that shit too. Like, bro, listen, WNBA be out here. People sleep on the WNBA. And I was people. That's why I told that story. Yeah. So if anybody's out there and you were like me, trust me, it's not like that. And you shouldn't be like that. I was a dick. I was a 9-year-old little dick, brat asshole.
I do think it's funny though, if you think of like, I think this might be why paternity league happens, because there would be some fucking players out there that have like 10 kids by like 6 women. They would just be like, is he ever going to play? Like, he stays on paternity leave. Like, was it Philip Rivers?
Philip Rivers has like 17 children.
Yeah. He's like, we're going to get to my number and then we're stopping. Yeah.
Bro, I have 4 dogs and I lose my mind.
Yeah, I have 1 baby and
1 dog. 17 children.
How do you remember them all? I mean, if you can remember a playbook, you can remember your names.
I genuinely have. I get silent because I don't have a joke for that. I don't have an answer for that. I mean, those are 17 individuals with like lives and sponges for brains and just you and Mama Bear.
Yeah.
There's no chance, bro.
He has 10 kids.
Wait, does he?
Yeah.
Is it with this? It's the same woman though, right?
Yeah, it's the same woman.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's a big family.
Yeah. Antonio Marty has 14 children.
And he doesn't remember all of their names.
Yeah. I think he's like the last 2 years of his career was just for child support reasons. Like, I don't think his head was like, I'm being dead serious. I think he like
It is one of the weirdest things they do is like they go based upon your income, but like when it's fine. I'm not objecting to that. That's how it should be. But when you do something like athletics and stuff like that, where you know it's a finite amount of time, you gotta like scale it down over time.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, start it out high or whatever, but over time it drops down until it's just like something. But like, I mean, this isn't a pod where we're gonna save the fucking child system. I just more like think about that, and I'm like, man, he had to go through a lot of punishment to go put some checks on the table.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
that's a lot. I wouldn't want to get hit.
Yeah, use protection, and you know that's use protection. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Those dudes are different. Those dudes, those dudes, they just out here living.
Yeah,
they live in life.
They're just like fucking. Like, you ever see people like seeding grass? They're just throwing it left and right. That's what they're doing out there. They're just.
It's it. Yeah, they're plowing fields, mowing lawns.
Plowing fields, mowing lawn. But yeah.
Speaking of which, guys, plowing fields, mowing lawns. Make sure you go to luxebidet.com.
Yeah.
So that they can plow your inner fields.
Real sweaty.
Yes. Listen, guys, we all have it. We all have a dirty bottom. You have one right now. Listen, no, no, don't look at her. Don't look at him. You, yes, take some responsibility. You have a dirty ass right now, and it's okay. You know what? I don't, because I have a Luxe Bidet, but you do because you don't. But you could have one. Code TheBidetBoys, 15% off the Luxe Bidet. LuxeBidet.com.
Yeah, there we go.
I've sold my soul in whole.
Sold my soul in my holes. Have a good week. Have a good day, everybody.